Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Spencer Howard gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
So digging in now, Jack Mayfield. He will lead this one off today. In there for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dero. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dero, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now a drive out to left center field. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
So now to the plate, Ramon Urias, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Howard is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Matty V. And I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike one, strike two early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. From the stretch. Fouled off. Mayfield stands at second with no outs. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Dwight Smith Jr. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. From the stretch. Strike taken up in the zone. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Soft grounder left side. Barehanded on the hop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Orioles leave one. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Luis Madero will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's not an easy thing to do to pitch as a rookie, but one of the things you have to do is use the positives. The opposing team has never faced you. You can't be afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. Establish your pitches and try to work quickly.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Phillies, not shortstop, Gene.
And now pitch on the way. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll come in with an average down to 230, 5 homers and 17 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. 1-1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, this team could really benefit if Colton Wong can get it going. Over the last 10 games, he's driven in only 3 runs. That's not the kind of production you expect from a guy hitting in the middle of the order. He's had some opportunities. He just hasn't cashed in.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Line to the right side. Santander is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's safe.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Reed.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. We are still scoreless. Back in Philadelphia for the second, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, the forecast isn't pretty, but it does sound like we're going to get this one in, even if it takes a while. It's coming down at a decent rate as of right now, and it's likely to intensify as the game moves along. The grounds crew is standing by to put that tarp on the field if the umpires call a delay. We'll have to hope that any such halt in the action is short-lived.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Anthony Santander is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
The 2-0 on the way.
Ball 3.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
3-1 the count now. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Williams. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
And here's Renato Nunez. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Austin Hayes the next at bat. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Williams. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting 8. The catcher, Brett Cumberland.
Now at the plate, Brett Cumberland. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Williams is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 329 is the average for him coming in. 10 home runs, 26 RBIs. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
In there, 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Luis Madero. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Luis Madero.
First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0 home.
Yeah. Count is 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate, Jack Mayfield. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Ramon Urias.
To the plate now, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Count remains full. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the move again from first. Got him swinging. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
They ran the risk of a strike him out, throw him out play there, but that was a good job of getting in there successfully. On 3-2, there's a decent chance the hitter puts the ball in place, so it can be a good time to be aggressive just like that.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted into center field. Chasing after it is Williams. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Throw won't get him.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 offering. Scorched to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run on the RBI double. We played 2.5, and it's now 1-0 Baltimore.
We're back as the Phillies line up, readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Fouled away. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He'll try again, 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Hayes on the run for it. He slides and brings it in. Nice play there for out number 1.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these two pitchers.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Luis Madero looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Spencer Howard. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On a line, that's a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch coming, here it is. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Hayes. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw to third, and he is in there.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Colton Wong will stand in as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hayes is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he lays off there 1-0. Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0. The set and the 2-0. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-2 now. Here's the payoff pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail this one 1-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
the right fielder, Anthony Santander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only a man.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's safe. Throw won't get him.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Standing in now, Austin Hayes, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Chasing after it is Williams. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Ready now for Baltimore, Brett Cumberland.
The catcher, Brett Cumberland.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Nunez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Now batting, the pitcher.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. At the plate now, Luis Madero. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there. He couldn't make the play on it.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jack Mayfield. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Wong for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that misses for ball 1. Hoskins absolutely hammers left-handed pitching. There's a lot of pop in his swing for sure, but if there's one criticism of his bat, it's that he doesn't put the ball in play enough in these situations. Seems like hitters like this are more and more common these days. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Hot Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, JT Realmuto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Just short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. A bouncer to the left side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. A windup and the 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jake Arrieta, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Stepping in now, Dwight Smith Jr. And it's grounded just foul down the line. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Rolled slowly to first. Hoskins gathers it in. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Now batting, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Has a look, now the pitch. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Oh, look at this sliding stop. It's there. He got him. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Phillies 0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with a big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Up next will be Nick Williams. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
1-1. And it's 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll reach first safely.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher still one good pitch away from getting a double.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Scott Kingery is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Adam Hazley will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Number 40, Adam Hazley.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. The average to start play at 315. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hazley, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Line towards center field. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run also comes in to score, making it a 2-run ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Phils get just 1 despite this RBI triple. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Colin McHugh takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 31, Colin McHugh.
So striding in, Renato Nunez. He'll start things off in the Baltimore 6th.
Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. McHugh, 33 years old. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box, Austin Hayes. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. In the air, out to right. On the move is Harper. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Brett Cumberland.
So striding forward now, Brett Cumberland. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. And that misses, ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Luis Madero.
So here's the Orioles pitcher, Luis Madero. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Valaika will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 74, Pat Valaika.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The numbers: 282 to start play, 6 home runs, and 23 driven in. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. 2-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, the lesson here, folks, is you simply cannot give up 2-out walks because they always come back to bite you in the side. That turns what was going to be a real quick inning into one you want to forget real quick.
The batter, number 9.
At the plate, Jack Mayfield. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. The 1-2.
That's Bolton.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Urias. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Orioles 5 and the Phillies 1. Chase Goslin enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Orioles, number 19, Chase Goslin.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in now, Bryce Harper. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Home run number 2 for him on the year, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His 2nd pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
The first baseman, number 17.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hoskins behind the count 0-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, JT Realmuto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Smith will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up to start the 7th. It's the Orioles 5 and the Phillies 2. Adonis Medina is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 77, Adonis Medina.
Seventh inning ready to roll. Now to the plate, Dwight Smith Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Medina, 23 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. The 2-0 on the way. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Anthony Santander.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Renato Nunez.
Digging in, Renato Nunez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
-1 the count.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
And he misses with it. Ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in once again, Austin Hayes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's a drive toward the gap in right center, and that's going to split the alley for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And he is in there.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Adam Morgan enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Adam Morgan.
So now to the plate, Brett Cumberland, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Stevie Wilkerson will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Stevie Wilkerson.
Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, a base hit. Out at the plate as they slap the tag on him. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The O's lead this thing 8-2. Miguel Castro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Miguel Castro. Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder, Nick.
At the plate now, Nick Williams. As he rips it on the ground to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Up next for Philadelphia, the third baseman, Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A bouncer up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ballgame, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The pitcher, number 46.
Bryson Stott will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Bryson Stott.
A ball and no strikes.
Nope.
2-0 now.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 2-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. Still 8-2. Hector Neris comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to begin the 8th, so the batting order turns over now and set to go. Jack Mayfield. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One and one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, fouled off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dwight.
Digging in and looking for more, Dwight Smith Jr. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Ready with the 0-1.
Ball. Look out. 1-1.
And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. But the throw bounces on him at first, and the inning's going to continue.
The first baseman, number 23.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Andrew Velasquez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 88.
First pitch of the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Back goes Harper. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion, giving him an even .450 for his career, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Williams will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Orioles 10 and the Phillies 2. Andrew Velasquez remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura. He'll see what he can do leading off the home eighth.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball that's outside.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tanner Scott is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rio Ruiz will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Batting 9, number 15, Rio Ruiz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And he misses with it, 1-1. Scott stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper now. He went deep last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Right side, hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Oh, and he's not going to make it to third as he's gunned down by the right fielder, and that's a tough second out.
Well, I understand they need to try and make things happen, but when you're down on the scoreboard, you cannot afford to make outs on the base pass, especially at third.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he grounds one briskly to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. We played 8 full. The Orioles lead it 10-2. In now, Renato Nunez. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Renato Nunez.
First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The batter,
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Hayes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And it's fouled away. A 1-1. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first home run of the season as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
The body language from this hurler right now isn't the best. You can tell that he's struggling a little bit, and he laid one right down the middle right there, and he paid the price for it. That was a bomb.
Victor Arano comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Victor Arano. Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Brett.
Into the box, Brett Cumberland. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate. And they did damage with it.
Settling in now, Rio Ruiz. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. Arano stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Outside,
Fastball well outside. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch.
3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
That's out.
And a ball, 1-0. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. And that's too high, ball 2. Two balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Baltimore's out in front, 11-2. Standing in, JT Realmuto starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Nope.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
No outs, nobody on. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder, Nick.
Ready now, Nick Williams. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. Good waist pitch. 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Two balls and a strike.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Philly down to their last strike. Liner towards second. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Luis Madero earns win number 4 on the season. Spencer Howard was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 11 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs on 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.